Welcome to the Level Up Lounge podcast with Steph and Chantel.
Today we have an amazing guest on our podcast. We've got Kloud Milas. So, Kloud, can you tell us who you are? Let's clap for Kloud.
You have to.
I love that so much.
I was firstly very honoured to have you in our studio on our podcast, so thank you very much.
I'm honoured to be here, so thank you for having me, both of you. Who is Kloud? I think Kloud as a person, Kloud Milas as a person, is a friend, a listener, wants the best for everybody. I feel that I'm here to service my industry that I'm in, to make it the best that it can be and leave it better than what I found it. But I think, and because it's important to do so, because I'm not going to be here forever. I want the next gen to also benefit, but also benefit more. I think also I see myself as a brand. I think business is very important in the entertainment industry. It's not just a craft, but it's also a business.
Yeah.
So
you're developing your personal brand. Like, I think that's what all of us are doing as well. Like when you're in this industry, it's really important to have that, to really stand out, isn't it?
That's it. But it's to stand out, I think, to also be true to yourself while standing out and servicing others, like I've said, and showing what you can offer other people to make, it better. Make the place better.
I love that too.
If people around you are looking, feeling, doing better, I feel like it's a reflection on those that they're surrounded by.
Yeah.
That's it.
Question for you. You were speaking about the industry that you're in. Tell us a little bit about what you do and what's your industry.
So I predominantly work in the film industry, predominantly independent films. So it is good fun, and it's an exciting time because right now I've gotten lucky to be 5 times in consideration for an AACTA, which is exciting. 2020.
Well done.
So those that don't know AACTA, it's the AACTA Awards, which is equivalent to
the Oscars.
The Oscars in the US.
Yeah.
So it's a huge award. Like, I mean, I've done hair and makeup over the years for film TV. So when people say they get in, like, well done.
Yeah, it is incredibly
done.
Thank you so much. And I had an article recently from Film Inc. and my argument is if there is an independent film or an individual kind of person that's nominated from the considerations becomes a nomination, it will set precedent and change the game. We need more Australian voices, Australian content, and that's something the government is now talking more upon.
Incredible.
Definitely.
Yeah.
In the acting industry in Australia.
In Australia.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but it's on the smaller.
It's same with the content industry, as well, because we have talked about in previous episodes, like in America, the States, like Europe, content creators make a living, like a true living. They're just solely content creators and they're making money. Whereas here,
making good money.
Good money. You
Yeah.
can make money here as a content creator, but you have to be associated with a brand. You can't just be a personal brand and make money. There's no way to do it unless you're marketing, products and stuff.
I told you this on the last episode, but I made $1.80.
I love it though.
Yeah.
A whole $1.18.
She's rich. She's about to quit.
I just feel like I've made it in my content creation.
I'm not laughing at you. That's an achievement because some people don't even make $1.18. You know, in the amount of people
I don't know how I got that. I just had meta balance. I'm like, cool, go.
Yeah.
What video or from what but I made a whole $1, so I'm
that's good
well
work.
done. Very proud of you.
That's good work.
And I hope I can lead you both to that, to get to this level one day.
Because some people take advantage that they don't pay anyone.
Yes.
So
Agreed.
I prefer the $1.18.
Yes.
Thanks.
I can't even guide you to I have no idea how. I have no idea how.
I think you're right in saying that. It's sad. Australians documented the first ever feature film ever, full-length feature film. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What was the film?
Oh gosh, how embarrassing.
Sorry, now I'm really testing you.
you know when you know it and you know it.
Yes.
We'll be placing the name at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, please do place the name. I
Once
saw
she remembers.
and you know what? It will come to me when I leave the room.
Yeah, of course. It always does.
But we made the first ever feature, and the sad thing is, because we made the first ever feature, what happened? What happened to us that we've come to this point? We should be thriving. You know, we should be doing so many things with our industry, but we're not.
Yeah.
And that was kind of my argument. We need to invest in the next gen. We really do. We need more mentors for the next gen. I feel that, unfortunately, people take advantage of people. They take advantage of young people.
Yep.
What I would love to do, maybe in 20 years or so, when I built myself up a little bit more, I'd love to mentor the next gen or young person free of charge.
That's incredible.
1 to 2 a year.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that opportunity. I got opportunity to be guided on set by amazing filmmakers that I've worked with over the years, but not that one-on-one experience
That's
that
incredible.
should be there to change the industry for the better.
Yeah, I know personally people who are very passionate to become actors, very passionate to be successful actors, but I do feel our Australian industry is very limited. Even the ones who do make it have made it really, really well, but then to a limit, and then have to then move on to the States, and then pursue the real, like, sad to say, the real I made it. But, I know people who, actually a very good friend of mine, who left the law industry. She did her bar exam, so she's a barrister, not just a lawyer or a solicitor, and pursuing her acting career. She loves acting.
That's amazing. Well
Like,
done.
is that not like well done? I actually want to get her on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just to get her on. Yeah. That's a huge
change.
like I left the law industry, but I wasn't up to my bar. Like she done 8 years and then her bar, like well done to her. Loves acting and still does it till now.
Wow, there you go.
That's incredible.
Pursues it full time as much as the Australian industry allow you to.
Yeah.
But,
I just want to clarify as well, because when it comes to independent, depends on the independent film that you're working on.
Yep.
A lot of people come back to the free work thing that we were talking about. I would not take free work at this point. Not that I don't love it enough to, but I want to make it a career, not a hobby.
Yep.
And it has become a career because everything I've done, I have to do my taxes for.
Yes.
Of course, in the first couple of years, I treated
That's
it like an
normal
internship. You know what I mean?
First couple of years would be like any industry.
Yeah, that's it. Same as in like our industry as well. Like you just take on whatever you can just so that you can get up there, get noticed, get experience as well.
Yeah,
as you're learning.
As a makeup artist, like I've been doing makeup now 25 years. But the first, 2 years or year and a half, I was working on my sister's friends, our neighbours, my girlfriends, my mom. Like, I never got paid the first year and a half.
Yep. Yeah.
That's just how you build your experience. And I think being paid is when you are then offering a service that's impeccable.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
It. I think in my first film, I didn't even make that much. It was quite a little bit. But then as you go on, you sit down, you negotiate.
Was it more than $1.18?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What was your first film?
My first film, oh my goodness. I'm so happy when I talk about it because the
I
film,
saw the Insta.
Yeah, I know you were so happy. Yeah.
I'll tell you why, because another kind of what I'm using so I'm just looking at this. It's an amazing microphone. I'm just looking at it.
Look at it.
The equipment is great, right? Shout out to our the mic'd up
podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
But to answer your question, I was a young 19-year-old from the suburbs, still from the suburbs, right? And I had a young filmmaker take a chance on me.
Wow.
Okay. And
shout out to the
to John Kay, took a chance on me. I love John so much. If he didn't take a chance on me, I wouldn't have gotten to grow and do what I do now.
Yep.
So it means the world to me. And I said to him at the time, I said, he probably didn't believe me, but I said, I'll shout you out further along down the track. And I kept my word.
That's the first shout out?
No, I think I shouted at him. I gave him a shout out every time I'm on and people ask me what my first film. So the first film was Cop's Enemy.
Cop's Enemy.
Cop's Enemy. Okay. And at the time it was like a co-production and with this African celebrity called Van Vika.
Okay.
Huge over there. The women go nuts. He's a good-looking guy.
Well, so she's going to look the movie up as soon as she gets out of here.
The best. And he's a nice guy. VAN.
No, actually, bring it up.
He's a nice little man. Cop's Enemy. And he's a nice, funny. I never was on set at the same time, but I've heard amazing things and people love him. And that was my first. VANVICKER. Van Vika. Yeah, he's great. And yeah, so
I'm Van Vika.
That should be his Instagram or socials.
Oh wow! Oh.
He's a good looking, very beautiful for film.
He's so for those, where is he in the US?
No, I'm not sure what country.
Yeah, Let me see.
okay.
I think she's found a new celebrity crush.
So this is who we are talking about. Shout out to I'm Van Vika.
So we did that film and it got picked up on Amazon Prime Video, I believe.
Well, and it's huge, by the way. Back to
and that was 2017. So
it's incredible.
Everyone huge. I just had a look. 1.4 million followers.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a big deal over there.
Yeah, he's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, that was my first film, and we didn't even know at the time what Amazon was. I was like,
back then.
I was like, so what's happening with the film? What are you talking about? It's on Amazon, John.
Was that 8 years ago? 8 years ago.
Probably more, maybe. But
2000.
Yeah, by the time it's 2017, 2018, by the time it was on, filmed it in 2017, I remember, May. I remember. I was in a little cop outfit and it was fun. It was fun. So that was my first ever film, and I encourage filmmakers to take chances on up and coming because you never know where they're going to be in a couple of years' time, and you never know who you're mentoring to make a difference in the industry that you are in. And that applies to every industry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that comes back to my first point of leaving whatever industry you are, servicing, others and servicing your industry to live it better than when you found it.
Yeah.
So shout out to John Kay.
Amazing. I find that very relatable, like in the nursing industry as well, because when you're coming in, like you're a student, we don't work for the first 3 years as well. We do a lot of free work, not free, placement. Like work experience, placement.
Like when they get to university.
Yep. So we're not getting paid for that. And then you come on and you're a new grad and then you rely on the older nurses, not while you're at uni, no. And you do 6-week placements. Yeah, it's full on.
I was talking to a beautiful girl yesterday, and she almost 2 hours public transport to get to do her placement at this particular hospital.
It's full on.
And I was like, wow. And in my head, I'm like, oh, she must be getting paid a million to be able to travel 2 hours morning, 2 hours afternoon, public transport, like multiple different public transport.
Yeah, no.
It's a lot.
Unfortunately, no, it is a lot. And a lot of people, like especially if you're older, like I was an older student, you have to make money as well. So you do your shift and then you go into another shift where you actually get paid. So you're working weekends, it's hard. But you do rely on the older nurses to teach you their ways. And like sometimes it's not as, there are some that are wanting to teach you and others that they've had enough. They don't want to teach anyone.
They're tired.
They're tired. Very burnt out. So
so I do that with, again, in the makeup industry with makeup assistants that I get on.
That's nice.
Or even when I was makeup educator. I tried to give everybody 100%.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
I tried to give
important.
100%. Like, do this, don't do that. Even now when I see people like the other day with Jazz when she was doing her cousin.
Yeah.
I was like, I love it, but if you want to improve, just, bit of this, bit of that.
See, that would be so helpful. And
sometimes it's annoying, but
it's for the good.
But if I don't love the person genuinely, I wouldn't say anything. I'm like, do whatever,
Maybe
you know.
people don't like me. I don't know what it is.
But if you want to see people succeed, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's needed. And I can't wait to get to that position to help next gen with that. So,
Yeah, well done.
yeah.
What made you want to become an actor?
An unusual story.
Always wanted
The $1 million
to.
question.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. My mum in the 90s used to tape on VHS back in the good old days.
Yes, I remember that.
She didn't really like, I was growing up in the 2000s, but she didn't really like the music videos or maybe the music as much as in the early 90s. And there was a song or a video clip that she'd pre-record called Cats in the Cradle by Ugly Kid Joe.
Yeah.
That's in the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I fell in love with the video clip.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
I don't think I've ever seen the video.
Yeah, I'll have to. I know the song.
Yeah,
I
the song
can't
I do, but not the
visualize the video clip.
I'd be standing there in just awe as a young child watching it because I loved the visuals. I loved how gritty it was. I just loved the story that it told. And from that, I was like, I want to do whatever that is, which is
awesome.
acting, and dabbled a little bit in production as well with one of the films that were an AACTA contender.
Yep.
So yeah, that really inspired me. So it's funny because everyone wouldn't expect that, but I really love that. I love music, but
Yep. Do you sing, or are you musical in any way?
I don't think you want to hear me sing. Yeah.
No.
My mum's like, you need lessons. I think, look, I can probably sing, but I probably would need to take it seriously. And like anything I do, whether it be accents, whether it even be getting a script, I work with coaches.
Yep.
So I would need to get a very
coach.
good singer.
But the fact that you're allowing
coach.
yourself to go, I can probably sing if I take it seriously and with the right coach, that means your talent is there. You know deep down that you can. You know, like, I mean, I'm talented in a lot of ways, but you do not want to hear me sing.
Maybe we should do a duet.
Sing? That's great. It was great.
You don't want to hear me sing? I mean, it's
You don't want to hear me sing or dance either. So
I used to play a little bit of piano. Oh, not piano, keyboard, sorry.
Yep.
Keyboard. Used to like playing Kesha songs on the
cool.
keyboard. I love Kesha. I liked the guitar, but I naturally played it with my left hand. So my mum's guitar was for a right-handed person, so that never worked out well.
so overall, you're obviously a creative.
Yeah.
I love creativity. I think it's something that should be encouraged more. It was something I was encouraged to do growing up. And if I'm ever blessed with having my own family, I would love to encourage my kids not to be on the tablets, but to be outdoors, maybe colouring in. And,
That's good. I think it's really important.
Yeah, singing, dancing, or whatever they want to do, obviously, at the end of the day. But
but to give them that push that it's, you know, okay if you want to do singing, you know.
Yeah.
It's not looked down upon, but it's like you need to go to medical school, you need to go become a lawyer, you need to. So it's good.
It's important for them to make their own decisions, I think.
That's it as well. My parents were never pushy in any of that. You know, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be a doctor, you have to be this. I was very blessed that they gave me that freedom to follow
Explore.
my passions. Yeah, explore.
Same. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
In saying that, though,
young parents.
the way you write your emails.
Oh, you love my emails? Everyone loves my. Oh, you don't like them?
Kloud's emails are spot on.
Yeah.
Like
she doesn't miss much.
Yeah.
She's there. She's
Very
on the ball.
detailed.
And I'm
very
like,
detailed.
I usually need to go back and forth to get maybe half of the detail. So very detailed, very thorough. Surely you've got like a master's in something in like.
I love writing. Yeah.
Yes, you're writing.
See, you're very. See, that ties in with the creativity too.
Definitely that reflects. So see how you're just sitting there writing an email.
Yeah.
But you can tell you're like
spot on.
Professionalism is just
Thank
perfect.
Thank you.
Definitely. I made a comment yesterday to Steph. I'm like, this girl's probably reading our emails going, okay.
Not at all. I think
I thought I was thorough.
I'm very brief because I'm just like, I don't have time. I'm just like, dun, 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 dun.
You know what?
No, I like to be thorough. I personally, but then yours are like
I
thorough
write stories
to another extent.
that I shouldn't write storybooks.
That just,
I like that.
it means
so
you're,
good. It's so refreshing to be
that's right.
honest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing, like trying to get info out. It's like
Yeah.
done straight. Like I love
Yeah.
that.
And a lot of attachments too. I've been told, but I think because I don't want to go back and forward. I think that's what it is. But I tend to go back and forward because I love speaking to people.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah. See, like you said, you're brief with emails,
I'm
right?
very brief.
But
yes.
if you think about it in the long run, you're actually spending more time
being brief because then they have to come back to me.
Yeah.
I know.
Whereas I'm like very like thorough. I try to I
like both
I try and
approaches.
cover everything, and then I'm making sure okay, I haven't left anyone out, haven't left anything out.
Yeah.
But then but sometimes
I'm just straight down the line. Like I'm like, if you ask me a question, I'll answer it. That's it. I'm not adding any fluff. I forget sometimes not to add fluff and I'm very abrupt. Like I'll just be like straight to a question, not even like saying, hi, how are you? How's everything?
But it's
Get to the point. I love it.
Down and like get it over and done with. Done.
Perfect example of adapting to people's personalities. So if I had sent a message like that or an email, Steph would be like,
yeah, I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
What's
Are
up
you
with
okay?
Shan? Like, is anything going on? Have I done something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think we're all mature. So if we've done something, you wouldn't send an annoying message. You would bring it up with your friend and you'd then move
tell
on.
it to my face.
But but when Steph sends like quick, I'm like, okay, she's busy.
What
you know what I mean? Like it's nothing.
Yeah, it's
nothing
not.
personal.
I'm just like, whatever's in
an
my
email's
brain,
an
that's
email.
it's
Whatever
out.
works, whatever, as long as the important message is in there, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah, of course. So where's your next? So now going forward, we're towards the end of 2025. So the rest of the year and into the new year, what's your plans with regards to the industry that you're in, and what have you got lined up?
Sleeping being on the schedule.
Girls, I'm sleeping. Can you get a high five, please?
I'm so far away, but that worked. Sleep would be nice. No,
I'd say, can I join you? But that doesn't sound good. That does not sound appropriate at all. So I'm dying for some sleep. So I hear you.
I've got a lot on. Got some major audition coming up interstate. So flying down there. Love filming around Australia. So I don't like limiting myself just to one sort of market. I like working across. I like sort of meeting different filmmakers and different people from nationally. So from Perth to Melbourne to Brizzy, everywhere.
Amazing.
I have 2 to 3 people talking about features for next year. Actually 4. I had a 4th one today. So I'll have to read the scripts and see.
Well done.
That is so good. Like, this is to have 4 features presented to you in a country
Talking
where the
stages.
industry, of course, but they're still. But that's the first step to become anything, right?
Yeah.
So to have 4 presented to you in a country where the industry is not as popular, I don't like to say that, but that's the truth. You want to make it big. Generally, it's the US.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on. A lot more people, a lot more viewers watching content as well.
Yeah.
But that's huge. So well done.
Thank you. Talking stages, it could go to 0 in an hour. We never know with this industry, right?
Yeah, you never know. But we're manifesting. It's the 11th.
Today's the 11th.
The 11th of the 11th.
But do you have like a database? Do you have a manager? Do you how do you get yourself put in front of
different approaches. I think for me, I do have an agent. I have a very good agent that I prayed for.
Well done.
Love that.
I actually, and I love her. Like, she's amazing. Just because I needed someone that understood my vision, because I kind of, like I said, I bounce between different sort of interstate markets, and that's not really sort of, everyone's like, what's your base? Where are you based? Are you either based Sydney or Melbourne, Kloud? I'm like, I'm both. Like, come put me in both. And I was really looking for someone that understood that. So I'm very thankful. Also because I built a reputation in starting off in feature films. A lot of people trust me to do feature films. And the one thing about this industry being so small is you've got to build that trust. I've got the experience. I've got that experience behind me. So a lot of it is word of mouth. A lot of it is meeting people that I adore their work and going, hey, can we work together? It'll either work out or it won't.
Yeah.
But it's never, for me, it's never, I want something. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what I can offer. I love what you do. Can we somehow make this work together? Can I offer something that can be value to your project?
Yeah.
So I would never be throwing anyone under the bus or doing anything sneakily in terms of
Well
that.
done.
It's very like,
Shows you
this
good
is how it
character.
is.
Shows you
Yeah,
good
because there
character.
is way too much of that in this in that industry.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
way too much of it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
It is because it's actually sad, and we don't have to be like that. We can actually all know what our niche is and what we can offer and make a project better from what we can bring to it. And everyone brings something so unique.
That's right.
This is one thing I liked about the actors recently. Gave young people, young filmmakers a platform, and gave everyone a platform, which is what's needed in the Australian film and TV and industry as it is. I met these guys through it. Young blokes. They made a film for $3,000, their budget. I was so impressed.
wow.
Yeah.
How is it?
Haruki
has it been?
and Max. Yeah,
my
shout out to
gosh.
them. They're from Queensland. It's called 100% Pure Rage.
Wow,
There's so many I met, and I've met.
That's like,
And
wow.
incredible.
I was speaking with them for the AACTA push and just talking to them because I was interested in what they're doing because they're the same gen as me. They're coming up. And yeah, we had a chat, and it was just amazing that we've got so much hidden talent.
It's incredible.
I was speaking to another woman called Jane Larkin as well recently that I met through AACTA as well. She did The Edge, female-led feature film.
Wow.
Which is amazing, and that's on Netflix for her. No, I'm so proud of everyone in this industry. I'm like shouting at everyone.
like shouting everyone out because
Netflix as well. Like,
Yeah, Australia and New Zealand. I believe you can interview her, call her up. I don't know. And then I met another guy called Brett. He did, I think it was Homeward. He started following me. I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry, Brett. And he was so supportive, and we were chatting about, projects and what they're doing up there.
Yeah.
And it's just about meeting people, working together, being supportive and championing your colleagues. That's what I found it was about. It was never about, every time the voting system was on, I never said you have to vote for me. I was always like, because deaf to the ego, like none of that. Like we all have, we all want the good for ourselves. We've got personal agendas, but it's deaf to the ego. It's more like I was saying, vote for what you want the industry to be, the trajectory of it. Vote for what resonates with you.
yeah.
That was always my messaging from it, because I had about 3 features in this. I had Box Metaphor, which I assistant directed and acted in.
Wow, incredible.
I know. But thank you.
so good.
Thank you. You said incredible, because actually at the time I had people telling me I can't do 2 things at once.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow,
see,
that's talent though.
people like that
Yeah.
make me want to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah, well done.
We did as a team.
Yeah, well
As a team.
done. That's so good.
Because if it wasn't for the team I was working with, like they were so supportive. They gave an opportunity. Another director, Kevin Kashan, gave an opportunity to a young person at the time who never had AD production experience work, going, okay, let's do it. And we shot it in a 9 to 5 kind of style approximately, or maybe it was 7 to 6. I can't remember at the time. So we have a work-life kind of balance, and it was
Because that's not normal for filmmaking.
no, but I like
usually
to
like what, 16, 17, 18 hours.
I like to break rules.
Yeah. 9 to 5's good.
Yeah.
And work-life balance.
I like to
very minimal me time.
Yeah, but sometimes you need it, especially people have families and things like that. And I know other people have other projects. So we did that, and I was also had a personal contender from that, Best Supporting Actress in Film for Box Metaphor. And then I had Cuckoo's Den.
It's amazing.
Which was, it was good fun to make it. So it's weird seeing it all, because at the time when you make these films, you don't think of anything like that.
So
You're just like, can we get this done?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you
you're
working on 2 at the same time?
Yeah.
Is that Yes.
Yeah. I was working on a lot at the same time.
Over my experience as a makeup artist on film, I've ever heard of anyone doing 2 at the same time.
Thank you. Yeah.
So well done.
That's
Yeah.
hard work. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it would have
I
been.
don't think it's.
Were you like going from one set to another set, or like what
I
were you
wasn't
doing?
eating very well.
Oh my
put it
God.
that way. I remember it's so bad. My mum was like, when I came home, because it was odd hours because it was balancing 2 projects at once. She was like, I made you mac and cheese. I threw some, peas in there, some mushrooms.
good
you
mum.
need to. Yeah, she's amazing. You need to eat
We love
properly.
our mums.
Mums are great.
Our mums like
I love a good supportive
love
mum.
that.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that. She cooks for me in half the village.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's what mums are great.
If you feel like anything, just give mum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
give your
it.
mum a call.
Bring your
It's yours,
family.
mum.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was filming that, and Cuckoo Stan got consideration as well.
Amazing.
Got a personal for my character there as well, so best supporting.
Yeah.
So 2 best supportings.
Cool.
And then I did a film called
Something that you could not do, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It was something that but people, when they see something different, they like to knock it before they try it.
Of course.
Before they try it. And
Yeah.
then I did another one that was in consideration called Carmen and Beluda, and that next week is on Netflix as well. So
Oh,
had a little
amazing.
cameo in that one.
Yep.
But the team's great. Loved working with all the teams on all those films. But I want to point out back to you couldn't do both at once. To any filmmaker, where am I looking? There's like 5 cameras in here. Hi. To any filmmaker out there, basically, especially female filmmakers, because I think that's what scared a little bit.
Yeah.
of people.
Okay.
Oh, female trying so much.
Yeah.
There was a silent film star called Lottie Lyle. She did a lot of she acted in the films. She did a lot, costume design. This is what's been documented.
Wow.
Everything. And there's an AACTA award dedicated to her as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, what it was in the past, I don't know if they're going to do. They're probably going to continue it. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I say to people, if our 4 people before us can do it, what the hell happened now? Why can't we do it now? Like, it's 2025. Get onto it.
Yeah.
If a young person is interested, or any person's interested to do whatever the role is, don't knock them, support them. And I think that what my messaging has been throughout this whole AACTA consideration is about building ourselves up as a collective.
Yeah.
So I love that. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
You love that.
Supporting everyone.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's just, it's really from the bottom of my heart. It's
Same.
what I love to do.
Yeah.
Love. So I love hearing that. It's actually quite refreshing. It's usually,
Yeah.
me that's
Exactly.
It's me.
for.
That's what everyone's thinking about, right?
Yeah.
And I'm glad you do that too, especially like
Very much.
mentoring, young makeup artists or makeup artists just starting out. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you do that in your industry and field as well. With
Well, we're
Just
always
anybody that
I
you
think-
come across.
Yeah, it's just supporting anyone. Like, if someone shows interest and shows that they're passionate, like, of course you're going to help them. But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people,
they don't.
yeah.
They don't. And I think that's the biggest downfall of the industry.
100%
I
agree
mean,
with you.
I think if we banded together,
Yep.
a lot of different filmmakers, and did like many productions together,
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just
it.
imagine how we can grow as an industry.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not in on competition with
Anyone.
anybody, because I can't do what they can do,
Yeah.
and they can't do what I can do.
you're
So we're very
helping
different.
Each other. Yeah.
Correct.
That's
That's what
it.
we need. That's what we
Yeah.
need. So I'm excited, but yeah,
Yeah, I think teamwork is
makes the dream work.
makes. Did you just take that out of my mouth?
Is that what you were?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So
It is.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
you could have a team per se, but you can just always spot out who's not the team player, and who is, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
really can.
That was
Yeah.
something you said as soon as you walked into our studios. You were like, "I love you and Steph as a duo,"
Yeah, it's true.
and I was like, "Cool. How much is Steph paying you to say that?"
She slipped a 50 this morning, and I said,
You got 50 out of it. I couldn't get more than 20.
I'm like going broke paying all these people to say nice things.
see, I wouldn't say anything if, I really didn't mean it. And I admire that, because I would love to further down the track have a collaborator. And I've got many at the moment, but because I jump between sets, and I think that's how I like it at the moment.
And you grow,
and you grow
and
that
you don't
way.
get bored, right?
Yeah.
Something different every day.
See, I love that. I'm not a routine girl. As soon as you put me into a routine, I get so bored, and I'm like ready to just no mental stimulation. So the fact that you're jumping from I love that.
And I think that was a secret in terms of getting so many considerations, because I was on so many sets.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what's the next project I want to grow? I want to learn. But I think there's going to be a point where I would like to work with someone constantly in collaboration with, and maybe make a production company. And
Wow, big
and
plan.
But that's in my
Whoa.
40s or 50s.
Yeah.
But I don't know, my mind might change by then.
Should you not have mentioned that rewind when I said to you, what are your plans? What are your goals?
But that's like 20 years or so
Great,
plus.
great.
You never
things
know.
to
You
work
could so
towards.
achieve that. So do you think, question for you, do you think that more established actors, I don't know who, like Nicole Kidman's coming to mind, like Australian actors, Nicole Kidman, who do we have?
You've got
Rachel
heaps.
Griffith. We've got,
beautiful. Amazing talent.
yeah, Tony
Collette.
Collette.
She's from my hood. I love Tony
Sensational.
Collette.
Yeah. They're, very established and doing very well.
They are.
Do you think people like them who've achieved so much and who've gotten to where they are today, people know their names all around the world?
Mm-hmm.
They should be doing something back in their home, like as in the Australian community, for people who want to get to where they are, unable to because of the resources and the limitations that we do have here in Australia. Do you think people of that sort of should step in? Is it possible? Like imagine, for example, again, I'm referring to Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
It could be anyone.
Yeah.
Imagine her starting an acting association mentor program in Australia.
Sign me up.
So, people are going to want to sign in and get that done.
Of course.
Because people want to get to where she's achieved, because she's done phenomenal in her industry.
Yeah.
Phenomenal in her career, and as far as I know, I don't know her personally, but from what I hear, beautiful person, and so people want that. So people would sign up to go, well, if Nicole Kidman's done this, so she can teach me the tips and the tricks. Again, not referring to Nicole,
as an example. Yeah.
Do you feel that we're lacking that here? Like we need sort of like a celebrity endorsed that's really made it, and to help build the industry in Australia?
Yeah, well, they can do whatever they want, really.
But do you think it would be beneficial, though? Do you think if we had something,
anything's helpful.
If we had something on that scale,
anything's helpful. But look, it's totally up to them what they do. I'm sure a lot of them have. I don't really know. It's like when I don't know, I'm not going to comment. A lot of them, I'm sure, are already helping, giving back in whatever capacity it is. But like anything of that nature is no doubt going to be very helpful. But at the end of the day, they also have to make a living, focus on their careers as well. So it's sort of dependent on the person, but I'm pretty sure that
I think it would be a great idea.
Look at you.
I really think it's a great idea, because listen to this, right?
Yeah.
If they were to do something like that, how much more easier would it be for you to be?
How much are they charging though to do it? Is it free of charge, or are they?
That I
and
don't
my
know.
pocket going to be drained by the end of it?
It should be a money making scheme. That's another thing too. So it's not, hey, let's do another side business. But imagine them doing a mentoring program, and you're in this mentoring program, and they really see you're talented.
Oh, you're very nice.
Okay,
You're very nice.
Hands
You're
down,
kind.
Agreed.
100%. It's not
It'd be
it's not me
helpful.
being kind. It's you are a very talented woman. So imagine them having access to that talent, and them seeing Kloud is like, whoa.
I would
this
love Nicole
talent.
Kidman to mentor me. Oh my God, Nicole.
And then,
Nicole Kidman, if you're watching this, please.
and you know what I mean? And then they put you in touch with, obviously, can't even imagine the connection she would have.
Yeah.
And then you would always be Kloud Milas, mentored by whoever.
Yeah,
Like,
it would
sounds
open up
amazing.
be
doors.
very helpful. I think
It
they
would
do
open
have
up doors that I think
unimaginable doors.
unimaginable
Absolutely.
doors, yeah.
I think they've got similar projects, but I don't know if they'd take on one-on-one personally, out of, that kind of what you're suggesting. But I think that'd be really good because I was, funnily enough, looking for a mentor.
I think it'd be great.
Didn't
Like,
seem to
Nicole's
find
not
one
even
yet.
interview herself.
Yeah, kept me getting in touch with Nicole.
But she would have a team. She would have, she would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I would love, Nicole or anyone that has a similar sort of where I'm heading that can sort of help me because we all have different career paths, even if we're in the same industry. No one actors or production, crew members' career is going to be the same.
Yeah.
So, it'd be very interesting if I ever do have a mentor, how we can grow. But at the moment, I have a lot of, like I say, people that I work with that do guide me along the way.
Amazing.
My coaches are amazing. The people I've worked with are amazing. You can even get little nuggets from people you talk to on set as well. They, give you their kind of guidance or approach, which is always helpful for someone
That's really
at whatever career level you're at. You learn something new every day. But yeah, that is something that could possibly change the game if it was mandatory. But it's all about time, resources, and I guess industry support to make that a regular thing. And then it's like, then you got to think about the logistics of it as well. How many people might miss out as well? So there's a whole ball game, I guess, of different factors. But it would be very interesting. But that's something I would like to do myself free of charge. Like I've said at the start of this podcast chat is mentor 1 to 2 free of charge to give them guidance that I might have not had one-on-one with someone.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So the fact that you want to do that mentorship, like it's just
it's so good.
I do because
I love the
it's
person
needed.
you are, to be honest. I love the person she is.
Yeah, she's amazing.
You guys are doing amazing things too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah, we're trying.
We're trying.
You've got heaps of things coming up. Which
I think we come up with like 5 business ideas a day.
That's powerful.
Steph and I, and then I'm I'm straight up. I'm like, babe, today I'm at full mental capacity.
The sleeping on the schedule.
I can't even take the thought on.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it next week. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, me with my ADHD brain going, let's do this.
I'm the ADHD.
Let's do this. Let's do that.
She
I
gets
really want to do that.
I'll do all 10, but I'll do portions of the 10 and have not one completed.
But that's passion.
Yeah.
That's what the world needs. They need love, passion.
Yeah,
Good.
it's true.
Fun.
They really do. But
We're very blessed.
Yeah, no, but it's good. You need that passionate mindset.
Yeah.
And servicing people is what it's all about, love and servicing.
I agree.
Cool. It sounds like
It's
a
not
little
for our
protest
own
advocate.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, of course we would benefit from it, but it's also like to help others. Like, how can we help? How can we, how can people learn from this podcast? That's what we'll go away.
Level Up Lounge.
How can people learn from it? Like, we're always thinking of new ideas and things like to sort of help others. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like when Steph and I were coming up with the name, we're like, how are we going to, like, what?
I love it. I'm looking at the little logo here.
So we're like Level Up Lounge. So leveling up can be male, female, mindset, physically, like everything. It covers all.
Yeah.
Cool little
life. So
and you clearly leveled up. So
trying.
Well, you are. Well, like you're from where you
started. That's all because someone took a chance on me, and I'll
go.
It's credit where it's due, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, I had to meet them halfway through the door to make it work. So it's all about drive, passion, ambition, and you've got to want it.
What about so? In the industry, there's a lot of rejection.
Oh yeah.
So how
stuff.
How same with content creators, you're not going to get every job. You're going to want things, but sometimes you're not the right fit.
Yeah.
How do you handle that? How do you get up? How do you get up and just keep going?
Well, I didn't at the start.
Really?
Yeah. I was a 19-year-old kid, right?
Yeah.
I didn't at the start. So I took it actually my first audition before I started working on set was 10 years old for a Woolworths commercial. Mm-hmm. So understanding not getting that was, I took it well, but at the time, it was sort of like, what's rejection, and then you start learning from then on.
No one likes to be rejected.
No,
like
it's
no one.
ugly feeling.
Especially at 10 years old.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, you know, like,
Yeah.
don't.
What did I do wrong?
I have very good supportive parents, right? Very good. I'm very blessed.
Amazing.
You know, so very, very blessed. But in saying that, what I did over time, and it still hits me. I'm human, right?
Yeah, of
it
course.
still hits me. But what I do from then is I don't think about it. When I do an audition, I don't think about it. If it's meant for me, it will always find me. You can't stuff up what's meant for you. You really can't. Right?
I just got goosebumps.
Oh, really? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, because it's true. If it's meant to be
That's
for
it.
you,
That's
like,
it. I'm so
it's
aggressive.
just going to fall.
No, I love it.
Fall into place. I'm aggressive.
I do love that mindset.
Yeah.
I do, but
But still, I don't take it well, though. Sometimes I've got to be honest. But I've come to that conclusion, like I said, if it's meant for me, it will be.
It will be.
But what I then do, which relates to the name of your podcast, Level Up, I level up. Okay, so what didn't work?
Yes.
Right.
Perfect.
I need new headshots.
Yes.
Okay, talk to my agent. This is what I want. This is what I need.
it.
Let's do it together
You
because
get better.
we're
that's
partners.
right. Like, you know, I need a great makeup artist.
I love the makeup artists I work with. I would love to have you as my makeup artist and hair. Every time I'm at an event, I get hair and makeup done. It's very rarely that I don't these days, but I like to because that's part of it's also
Presentation.
business side
It is.
things as
It's
well.
very important.
Very, very
I can't rock up in jeans and a t-shirt as much as I'd love to.
I love that. Presentation is very important. We take it very
It's
seriously.
branding. It's branding.
It
But
is.
in terms of rejection, how can I level up my CV? What can I do? And that's also picking and choosing what jobs I do as well. Look, I'm not at that, A-list stage, right? Let's be level-headed here. I'm not at this A-list stage where it's like I can pick and choose what scripts, but I can know where to invest my time more on where I want to grow.
Yes.
And that's something that I'm currently working on because one thing is you've also to service people, you can't burn out in the process. And I was experiencing, being very honest, some burnout, which comes negativity, which is not healthy.
No.
And so you've got to pick and choose what will level you up.
Yeah.
Whether it's rebranding your portfolio, whether it's, researching what you want to work on next. Time is money.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. In the beginning, when you're starting out, yes, you're going to take on everything. You're going to be like, yes, I want everything. Yes, I'm going to do that. But then when you start to get a little bit more established, like too much is not good for you.
Because you start everyone, once you've people like comes back to trust, when people trust you, then you start word of mouth. Everyone wants you to do anything and anything under the bus, even if you're not qualified for it. And you're just like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I've had different people ask me to do different jobs and I'm like, oh, I've never done that before. But, as much as I'd love to give it a go, because I'm like, give it a go kind of mentality, right now this is my goals.
Yeah.
And in order for me to mentor these people that aren't probably even born yet, it's true, aren't even born yet, I need to focus on this to then service them. But I can refer you to someone that's very good at what you're needing to do so you don't miss out either.
Yeah.
So, question for you.
Sure.
With regards to being a yes person or setting boundaries, do you consider that by you referring somebody else, are you saying, hey, these are my boundaries? This is where I
Draw the line.
Yeah. Because, being a yes person is exhausting.
Yeah. People, I have been branded as a yes person, but I don't think that's necessarily true at all.
It's not a bad thing either.
And it's not a bad thing. No, because I'm very easygoing by nature.
Yeah.
People can get skewed by what's going on there. But it's as I've got older, you have to be tough in this business.
Yeah.
And that comes with the rejection part. That becomes over protecting your assets, protecting your soul, protecting your inner peace.
Yeah.
So with that, I being a yes person or saying yes to everything, I had to sort of limit that.
Yeah.
And as you were saying, It's because it's not that I don't want to let them down. I want the best for everyone. So if I happen to know somebody that would be great, not only am I servicing this person that needs help with this particular job, but I'm also servicing another person who's in our industry in need of work because everyone's fighting for a job. Yeah. So if I can help, I will.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, if I can. But as I say this, people need to put the effort in. I can't do all the work for you.
Of course.
You have to walk through the door.
That's right.
I walked through the door. I've knocked on many doors that were shut. Move on. It's about the hustle.
Yes.
As I love the hustle.
Yeah.
But you got to know how to hustle. There's ways to hustle.
Yeah,
it's not like hustle. I'm walking down Pitt Street in Sydney. Let's run to the traffic light. It's more about knowing what your business goals are.
Yes.
And I say to people, if you want a career in this, you got to know that it's a business as well. And I think that's helped back to rejection, knowing that at the end of the day, it's a business. But I also look past the business. I see people as human beings because if we take all this away, all this business, all these lights, camera, action, if we take that away, we're humans. We all have a heart, soul, dreams, mindset, goals, aspiration, families, etc.
Yep.
And I try my best to, look after people, respect for people. Even if we don't agree on the same morals and values or maybe the creativity, you have to respect
You're
them.
allowed to have a different opinion.
Yeah.
I completely dislike people who want to force their opinion onto you.
Yes.
You're allowed to have your opinion. I'm allowed to have mine, but we need to still respect each other.
Exactly.
And that's
so that's
leveling up.
That's
Level up lounge.
God, it's been so good having you on.
Oh, well, thank you for having
Loving having you on. Honestly, I mean, I could chat for the next couple of
I know. Why are you cutting us, Tom? I don't know.
That was incredible. And we'll just say thank you so much for coming on and taking the
Thanks for
time
having me.
to chat about your industry.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to thank Mic'd Up Studios for this amazing space and their support.
They're our home.
They are.
That's
This
it.
is our
Can we
home.
just Google what that feature film is? I don't have my phone on me. If you type in, I just want to, because we're all about leveling up and my mind slipped. I know you can find the stills at AACTA in Melbourne.
I love how you
First Australian feature film ever made by two brothers. I need people.
She
to
needs
know this.
peace. She
I
otherwise you
can't
won't
go
walk
to bed
away.
at night.
Yeah, she won't be able to go to sleep if
I
we
feel
don't.
like Cloud's going to be messaging us at like
I will.
1 a.m.
I found it.
Ever made. So sorry, guys. There it goes. The story of the Kelly Gang, which was released on Boxing Day, 1906.
The story of the Kelly Gang.
Yeah, first Australian film ever made. It is also recognised as the world's first feature-length film running for over an hour.
Wow.
There you go. We've established
1906.
it. Released on Boxing Day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Next year, it'll
We
be like
expect you
what?
to remember that from 1906.
I wasn't born yet.
No,
Well, he wasn't born yet. Before my
Story of
time.
the Kelly Gang.
Yeah.
That's never heard of that. Very, very
It was
first
filmed
ever
and
feature
produced
film.
in Victoria, around Melbourne.
Yeah. So they've got that at ACME. They've
Ned
also,
Kelly, huh?
yeah, they've also got the Screen Archives in Canberra. I spent hours in there. I'm a bit of a film history. I love my history.
good.
So highly recommend to everyone.
Love that.
Yeah.
A film lover, nerd.
Yeah, a little bit. But I had to get that off the chest because I wouldn't be sleeping tonight if I didn't. I tell you one thing, I'm a deep thinker. I'm like, oh my God.
Very deep.
Yeah.
That's why we love you.
I love you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on, Cloud. We appreciate it. And thanks to my co-girls, Steph. Love you.
Love you. Thanks, Chantel.
Yep. We will see you guys soon on the next episode.
Thank you.